is the ultimate Xbox 360. So of course to start with, we have our pristine, brand new in box Xbox 360 4 gig with Kinect. When it comes to building the ultimate console, one of the most important things is to find something that is compatible with most accessories. And even though you can get some stuff with the original Xbox 360 as well as Super Slim, this is definitely going to be our best bet. Oh boy, what a wonderful packing job. Okay, well, the first thing we're going to find here is actually one of these newest Xbox 360 accessories. Here's Ultimate Connect. Definitely, do you see the level of specs on this? Does that come up on camera? It looks like someone's like rubbed this thing down with pancakes. But hey, at least we got it for a smooth $20. Thanks, man. Obviously, this is the way you got it for. Oh! Why is it so dirty? Dude, there's like, you can literally see dust like collected inside the fan here. Should have found this like 2 minutes ago. Okay, so now that we have a slightly cleaner Xbox, the first accessory has to be Kinect. Now this is a really weird one. None of these is by far the biggest success a little bit of it for the 360, but in some ways it was a pretty big success, in a lot of ways it was a failure. It came out in 2010, several years after the Xbox. And the idea here is that what we're doing is basically turn you into people. So it's the same as demo as we used to do before this is a 9. Super awesome. Of course, I don't know all of the demos quite seeing what you actually got your hands on. Thus, $20. But before we get to that, we have to finish upgrading our Xbox 360. And the first thing we're going to do is put in a bigger hard drive. So back in these days, Microsoft sold internal hard drives that you can install yourself because for some wonderful reason, this Xbox 360 is shipping with only 4 gigabytes of capacity. Also, so that I can actually bundle Kinect in the box. Which, as you can imagine, for a more modern console, not exactly a lot of storage. So if you flip over the 360, there's a little panel here where you can drop in a hard drive. So this guy is going to give us 500 gigabytes capacity, although, as always, we're going to go above that. But it's an easy way of getting a lot more storage in what is really a very difficult Xbox to use if you don't have at least some kind of SSD or HDD or USB. Yeah,
Contact dropping into the area. Watch the sky. Check your gear weapons. We go
even though the Xbox one is relying on all the easy to pop on and off, but it's sort of cartridge design, which realistically, it's just a 2.5-inch laptop drive that you just slide in. And because of course we're trying to build the ultimate Xbox. Here's 500 gigabytes of capacity. So this is a 500 speed. This isn't typically meant to be Xbox One that you guys can do. No, it's actually going to be fast and instant drive. However,
Practice is over. The fight begins now.
So instead, we're hooking up a 500 gigabyte USB 2.0. It allows for the major consoles to stick with only dual-layer DVD support. And that was fine for stuff like the PS2, but when it came to 360, while most things were able to fit on a single DVD, quite a few actually did need to ship on multiple discs. However, really support that was nowhere to be found on the 360, and thus this wonderful, ridiculous accessory was born. The Xbox HD DVD. So for those of you who are not familiar with the HD DVD format, this was essentially the competitor to Blu-ray back in the day. That's the HD DVD. Are you serious? It looks like a mini fat Xbox 360. Oh, I never realized that. I've never actually seen one in person. Yo, I mean, it doesn't match with this at all. That is so cool. Now it's time to connect to this. So we've got our power adapter. We've also got our USB. This whole thing feels straight out of the So the first thing out, the HD DVD add-on was a pretty impressive $200, which still actually probably would have been cheaper than a lot of the HD DVDs at the time. But of course, it went absolutely nowhere. And thus we have Blu-ray, and I have a really ridiculous player, but we have a game for it. Oh, sorry, no, actually they didn't make it. Wait, so this is only for movies, I forgot. Do you have a movie for it? Martian Penguins. Okay, so this is one of the very few HD DVDs that existed. So one of the only real issues with the Xbox 360 and the Xbox One up to date still is that they run on AA batteries. Although thankfully there's a way around that too. This is the Micro Charge Base S. So in addition to giving you 2 rechargeable batteries in the box, it's also going to give you a box to charge your controllers with. It just feels so weird to be opening up all these things. It's clearly been sitting around for 5 years, but okay, we're gonna have a better life now. So I don't think that's not gonna fit. Whatever. This one will fit. So you can see what this is supposed to look like if you don't have your giant chat pad on. Now with all these accessories connected to our Xbox 360, one might worry that it might get a little bit warm, perhaps. Get a little bit of a red ring of death, perhaps, even though this is a slim and they actually have red rings to do that with. Well, in that case, we have an intercooler. You know, that wonderful accessory that we've tried on many occasions and has never done anything. Let's try it here. So the claim to fame with this one isn't so much to let the temperatures run a little bit cooler when you're normally using your Xbox 360, but for when you die in a confined space, it's supposed to direct hot air away from the console. Okay, so this is a pretty small intercooler, I will say. So basically you've got one fan on the inside, which actually kind of looks like a GPU fan. And then I guess it sort of mounts onto the side. Seems a little bit excessive. You just clip it on the side? Yeah, you just clip it on the side. There we go. That doesn't look like the most ridiculous thing I've ever seen. And of course, because everything here is mounted via USB, you can use up the lap port on the back of the Xbox. I gotta say, that is looking a little bit more like the ultimate Xbox 360. Here, the Xbox is going to be cool. We're going to have a DVD experience. We're going to have wireless rechargeable controllers and a Kinect, which is useful for all kinds of games that are not called Just Dance. However, there's one last piece that I think is going to really hold this all together. So this is the vault for Xbox 360, and it's a little bit unusual. Not only is it all going to be branded with Battlefield 3, which is really a case for the 360, it's a little bit weird. So they use it as like, oh look, you can sort of mount a control on the side of it, make it look all cool. But I don't know why you want this. Assembly instructions. When I say I'm going to be building the ultimate Xbox 360, I didn't think I actually had to literally build it. Oh, okay, well, this is a thing in multiple pieces, so it looks like a claymore and a smoke grenade. And so with that, we have the ultimate Xbox 360 and all its really ridiculous plastic glory. So after a quick battery change, we've got, you know, the LEDs working on our super cool Claymore. So, you know, that's the thing. It's got me. So this is what it looks like with Connect when you actually have, you know, a working skeleton. We also do have everything showing up, so it shows our 500 gigabyte hard drive, as well as our 476 gigabyte SSD, and we also have the HD DVD player, which has 191 megabytes free. So of course, we're going to have to play a game with this setup. What better than Skyrim, which apparently is better with
Breach the enemy network. Locate their uplink stations and download their intel before they lock us out.
Oh, it just took 3 tries to open up. That's fine. That's what you should expect on the ultimate Xbox 360. So it's really weird to put a disc and not have to wait for it to start. Maybe this is the ultimate console after all. So apparently I can use Kinect to shout voice commands in Skyrim, which doesn't sound particularly useful. Oh, what revolutionary Kinect gameplay. I'm really amazed at the power of this technology. Super helpful. Actually, here's something curious. So I've got Skyrim in the DVD drive right now. It shows play Skyrim, but I also now have an HD DVD in the HD DVD player. So how do I actually figure it out? Oh, we found it! There's an HD DVD app. Oh no! Can't reach this. This is a game CD of this.
Enemy down!
Come on! Are you serious? My Xbox, my ultimate Xbox. It's all failing. So that, my friends, is how not to build the ultimate Xbox 360 with lots of components which are of dubious value or don't work at all. So hopefully you found this helpful. If you did, please watch some of the other building multi series, which I can assure you are much, much better.
Shit on me.
I switched to iPhone. Will I get support from Apple? Absolutely. If you right on your iPhone, you can call, tweet Apple support, or use the Apple support.
You're losing route.
Field upgrade active here.
Hey guys, this is Josh, and welcome to the Ultimate Builder. The name of the game is simple. It's Team Austin versus Team King to see who can build the ultimate
Hostiles dropping into the area.
Both teams will
Watch
be
the
judged
sky.
on 5 unique
Be advised,
categories. That's
part of your
feature,
team is outside the safe
aesthetics,
zone.
creativity, the use of our mystery items, as well as finding the least amount of the $500 supply in the company's bag. Me and my video editor in crime, Jimmy Champagne, will begin judging at 3 o'clock on the dot.
4.5 hours.
4.5 hours, that's understandably late. And yeah, that's about it. Let's sit back and watch the madness unfold.
Your squadron's back on station.
Cool. Thank you.
Before our two teams set out to buy their supplies, Wes taps into his inner heritage and leaves behind a special present. Yeah, please.
I appreciate the thoughtfulness here of really making sure that we're thoroughly sabotaging them, which will literally take them like 10 seconds to clear, but it's taking us 5 minutes to do.
But the whole thing is that they threatened it first, so we have to strike first. If they're going to do it, you have to strike first.
Not to be outdone by the monster, Team 10 also has a few tricks.
Enemy is securing their network. It's over.
About it though, like they can do that, you know?
Enemy dropping.
He basically turned it into like a six-pronged TV. He literally put a stick on the back of the TV, put Joy-Cons on the side. What if we literally just go buy a TV, paint it part red, part blue, and we just stick the Joy-Cons on the side? So basically, I had a little trick the Galaxy Fold. So what about if we made our Switch kind of in lieu of, you know, that? Because it's pretty damn cool.
I really think that we need to go to Goodwill and find some jank wall furniture.
Okay.
And set up the environment, right?
Yeah,
We paint the picture.
So we're thinking about spending around like $300, I don't know, on another.
Enemy soldier incoming.
Let's put this. Good.
Down there. Take it down. They hit us hard that time, but we will settle the score.
I think we can take a little step further. You can probably win
Gas is inbound.
Oh, wait. Oh, it's 11. So it's 10. It's like, oh, wait, they're not open yet. Let's go in the back. 9, 149. 43 inch. This is it. So basically, we don't care about quality at all. It's a 43 inch TV. We'll just glue like the Joy-Cons to the side and like strap the switch to the back and kind of like color code it. Yeah, done. $150 TV. So that was super fast. Now what I'm really curious about is what the other team is doing. Like, they're not doing the TV, right?
Well, we didn't see him here, so I'm assuming no.
Yeah. I wonder what they're doing.
That's not a hinge. That's not a hinge. Oh, no, that's not a hinge. Oh, wait. There's smaller ones.
But these are for cabinets.
Look.
That's a match made in heaven right there, yeah.
This feels like really easy, like hardware-wise. It'll add a little bit of weight to the Switch, but I think that might not be a bad thing. Like, it's not going to look as pretty, but I think this has an industrial look. Let's go with that, then.
The editing squad is not exactly editing right now. I got my own Switch. Check out the Charizard.
They get to take the day off and go have fun. Why can't we? So one of our concerns for the hinges is that they're door hinges. They're meant to, doors are meant to open and close really smooth. So to add a little resistance is to use these rubber, these are basically thread ties, but in theory we should be able to actually prop these up and have it stand on its own. I think that's how we
Watch the sky. Work on white again.
I love Hobby Lobby. They have brothers and bad press, but I love all the knickknacks.
You are basically like Team Austin has arrived at work. Oh my god, dude. What did they even do? Someone check this man's prescription. He looks completely lost.
Training. Now we're facing enemy drops into the AO.
I dropped this one. Oh, you can't see it. That's always
where are your seatbelts?
you saw figure already there.
Checking back in with Team Austin, it appears they're on the hunt for some beat streaks. But it doesn't look like they're having a fun.
Yeah, you need practical and thinking like, you
That's a loadout.
Not passing by.
Survive to redeploy fallen teammates. Kill to bring them back faster.
oh, dude. These are only 148.
$3.
So, what, 350
Vehicle marked. Over here.
I think about 100
I think people were saying like this is mostly aggressive and because
This is like Nibbler.
I was saying about except for
These are all vinyl, but I mean deeper in vinyl. That's this is nice. I guess it's
That's really funky.
you can sleep on the Switch. Oh, Switch killer.
Alright, the boys are just about done. Whoa, all that is often getting crazy by the cashier device.
Watchers back on station. Good work.
Boy, that is
Friendly mortar
Let
strike
me just think of my
inbound.
though. Should we cater toward our judges there? I know Jimmy is well, let's not go that far, but what do you think Josh would like? You know what he's on the Switch?
I'm thinking Rocket League.
Rocket League.
Josh is a huge fan of Rocket League.
Yeah, there's a GameStop literally like right there, behind the pole. I didn't curse. I didn't use profanity. Let's go to GameStop.
Enemies deployed a counter UAV.
Oh, 26. Yeah. That'd be a second. $6 each?
you can do that. Alright, so our boys have found their basket, but now they need a chair. Goodwill selection appears to be slim, but West might be on it.
Enemy counter UAV active.
Yeah. $13.
Our mortar strike is inbound.
Okay. So we're going to be doing mystery text, and one of the items, Oscar, cover your ears, one of the mystery texts that we're going to do has this Hot Wheels Rocket League set. And nothing would be more appropriate for that than 2 copies of Rocket League. If I just so happen to use the company card for mystery text,
Woo! These boys going above and beyond within the least amount of money spent category.
We need a 5C.
Enemy soldier incoming.
That's a big one.
oh, yeah, actually we need that. Yeah, we need that.
Where's my Xbox controller? But $9? Alright, that's a great start. That's the one. Wait, it's right
Hostile
there.
counter UAV overhead.
Yeah, that's totally it. It's a woman's shirt.
Your team made it to the safe zone.
My man's with the move like me. We both have myself a second there though. Oh, man, lose my line again. Alright, cool. We will do. Peace.
So we just got offered Chipotle by Austin, and in the back on us a little bit. What do you think?
We'll see. If you wait for it, I mean, it might work. It might work for me. I don't know about you.
Food is the way to my heart.
Food is the way to Jimmy's heart.
I think it's the way to most people's heart.
Facts.
So it's 12 pounds.
Don't look to me. That's really people. Oh, we're not live? So you know probably good, right?
Enemy down.
Oh, they're not even back yet.
We're here. There's 2.5 hours left, and they're nowhere to be seen. We have everything we
Enemy
need.
UAV
You know, I
active.
think it's time for Chipotle first.
Alright, I'm gonna keep it real. At this point, your boy's getting a bit worried about the status of Team 10. We've heard absolutely nothing from them. So let's just check in to make sure everything's going alright. Still got
Enemy soldier
under
incoming. Cover your dog tag to restore your honor. Be advised, we're picking up signals from enemy uplink stations in the area. Locate
Yeah. See you there.
Think about one thing, this thing. And other than that, he doesn't think about a lot else.
tag secure. You earned your way back.
I'm pretending like I'm in slow motion right now. I'm really curious to see what a $150 TV looks like. I bet not very good. So my thought is if we glue this right about here, we can drop the switch. Oh, let's do it this way so we can abstract it for a bit. Yeah. And then for Joy-Cons, what I think we should do is if we use these little stupid like wristbands, I think we can glue that and or tape it, right, to the sides? So that way we can remove the Joy-Cons so they don't have to live on the TV all the time.
Before heading back to the studio, we need to stop at Ken's house to pick up the second switch, as well as fueling up what's arguably mankind's greatest race. But before leaving, Chef Matt has a plan for the mystery item.
I happen to be a world
Enemy support a counter UAV.
I like to use this Mexican blend of cheese. It's got a little bit of spice in it. Yeah, today. I think it works. I did not think I'd be hosting a cooking show.
Enemy UAV overhead.
Got gas moving in.
I mean, damn it. What happened? Darn it. I got glued. I got glued. I know.
Enemy dropping into the AO. Be advised, you have teammates outside the safe zone.
Okay. Hold on. I got it.
Teammates faster. Good work.
Oh, yeah. We can save it.
Hostile UAV in the area.
Fuck everything. It's like inside our TV. And I still don't know what the hell we're doing right now. I mean, that's obviously just called cruise defense, right, Josh?
I mean, it was a quick roll. It was a quick play.
Oh, this is what you call
The enemy lost us out of their network. Missed your chance.
Literally, it's like a lockdown. Look at this.
I need a 40-cal round.
Fire sale active. Buy station prices have been reduced. Hostiles dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
Small caliber
So
rounds here.
what's going to be like this? We got two switches, top. They're going to be what we're going to do, we'll switch this over. Got our hinge.
Requesting squad inbound.
Out, and then there's a whole bunch of switch components in here that we don't really care about. Let's give it a nice little healthy dose of glue, and then... Come here, Dick. You put it on the table, right? You have to like dump it on us. At least we got some... But I think they got us better.
Get ready. The surgeon's window is about to close.
Alright, should we go paint? Let's go paint.
Okay, so I pretty much made my mark around the switch for the hinge. So I know exactly how to do it.
Gas is closing in.
Alright. Put that down. Second
Enemy
part of the
soldier incoming.
glue. Let's get the positioning right. Yeah. That looks pretty lined up, for the most part. Yeah, okay. No going back now.
Part of your team is outside the safe
I
zone.
don't think so now. It's very hard to watch.
We have been for operation.
Fire sale done. Prices are back.
Let's go rough. Gee, was that someone else down the hall? Yeah, that was really no pit. What are the...
Your squad mates back on station. Good work.
Enemy UAV overhead. Here's some medical rounds.
Well, this operation is just a fail at this stage.
Enemy dropping into the AO.
What's next that? The panel? Okay, cool, good. Alright, so just, it's no monster, huh? Oh, I'll buy that.
No more second chances.
I should never... Alright, even coats all over this.
Bumpers down.
What are you doing?
I'm trying not to cover up any of the speaker vents. This will cover up a little bit. We'll try and cut a slit out of it.
Lead on.
I look at one exactly. That's exactly why we have some gaps in the back.
I got you. I'm in your net.
How much stuff is going to be and then you got the civilian noise.
They're just not on
25
top
remain.
of the building.
Solid work so far.
Bumpers down. Effective fire.
Hostile influence is losing route.
You questionable bit, that's great.
Good one, right? Perfect.
Safe zone is far from your location. Advise you get
Within
moving.
the next 2 hours. Yeah, I'll go with that. Can we just like plug the TV in and see if it works before we build it? Down.
Yeah, only you put a little.
Welcome to your dog house. Move to resecuring.
No. I'm going to leave. I'm going to leave it 2 hours. Matthew! Let's do this. Let's do this again, right? So,
Dude! Yo!
That works so well. That works perfectly. Yo, and that's like crazy.
Less than 25 was still standing. We lost that one, but we'll come back stronger next time.
Yo! Oh, man!
Do you have some matzo lying around your crib? Do you are the force inside yourself of nice and deep? Putting in your $9, baby.
Alright, so we've cleared up all the matzah. So let's go over here and see kind of how much space we can cover with that. We should be able to cover a fair amount. Oh yeah, we should definitely cover enough. Ah, green. There we go.
We should do blue though for the water.
I thought you said I couldn't make water today.
Yeah, but it's blue. It looks like that.
Can I put real water in?
No. We just cleaned up one mess, man. Come on.
Alright. One day it'll be as dirty as you.
What kind of sand is this?
All purpose?
That's all. I was thinking like beachy sand, not like brown sand.
It matches the aesthetic of the studio. See, look, it matches the wood. Perfect. Oh, this will essentially look like a tropical island. I love it.
You know what, Wes? This idea just might work. Your boy was definitely skeptical at first, but I can't argue with the results. This isn't looking half bad.
Alright, I'm gonna wash my hands off really quick.
And across the hall, Ken is cutting out a piece of leather for their Nintendo Switch.
And that's gonna tag up the office with some paint. Why don't you some paint with blue? Douse it.
Check your weapons. We go through.
I think you get up. I think you get up. Okay. Hold on. Oh, it's broken fine. It's white and broken. It smells really bad. Okay. Come on, here. Can you do the bottom? Yeah, I'll do the top one. Oh, it is good. So,
Enemy dropping into the AO.
this is big stuff.
Training is over. Time to see what you have learned.
Oh, Sig now, really bad. This actually works. Oh, you have 3C batteries?
Yes. You all made fun of me doing a podcast, saying that we will never use them.
Okay. Good. Doesn't work.
Actually, 5 seconds! 5 seconds!
Battle Royale.
And it looks like
Stay alive
Ken
and
is
you're
able
squad
to
in a fight.
the Switch has power, matchup has chilling, while on the other hand, Team Austin is desperately trying to find a clue to their deviance. I'm not a betting man, but if I were, and it was at this moment, Austin realized
Actually, already got 3.
the little do they know, the judge's priorities were up.
Moving.
Judge was supposed to start 3 minutes ago, but it's at the hour. That's it, good. Okay. Team Austin has a little bit more time to work with, and it looks like they're using that time to make one more phone call. Who are they calling? And more importantly, what do they need?
No, we're gonna close out. Thanks.
Okay. I need your help.
I'll tell you I'll be in the area.
Pallet piece in the corner. Oh yeah.
Located your dog tag. Go get it back.
Your boy has grabbed the pallet and it's now 3:30. Time to let the final presentation begin. Or at least I think so. Whoa, it's 3:30! It's 3:30! Wait. You have to stop the time. Man, these boys did me dirty. They're disrespectful. I guess the show must go on though. Welcome to the final presentation of the Ultimate Build.
So we do have a place to welcome you guys to. We'd like to welcome you to Victory Island. Oh my god.
Okay, oh!
Your Switch tropical destination.
Okay.
It's a destination that you have never experienced before in your
That
life.
explains the really weird shirt that Austin's wearing.
It's okay, we gotta get into the island thing. In fact, we really need to get into the island thing. So of course, we gotta feel Sam.
Oh, this is real? Oh, this is real!
Yeah, your very own island surrounded Johnson against the
Squad mates win point. Well done.
Okay, okay, so we got painted blue and red to match the joystick.
I gotta give them props on the shading too. The shading is like, yeah, it's
That is close to the
like you see?
Ooh, cold.
Well, cold.
Yeah.
And then Josh and Jimmy, while you guys enjoy tropical paradise, have yourself a frozen margarita by Maverick, a wonderful mixology. Just for you,
Oh my god, there's salt on the room in case you didn't see it.
Okay, that's what you did. So, get your lap ready.
Oh, okay, I got a microphone in my hand. All right.
Oh no.
I know there's a lot of rumors that the next Switch is going to be really This is the 43 on Switch 4. 1080p is the highest performance available, and in fact, it's recorded. You can use this like,
I gotta pick this guy. I will say my
Oh my god. Don't you like having to physically move your head while using the Switch? I see. Sound onto the Switch floor.
Destroyed on the way.
there you go. Alright, so I can look at the phone and I don't feel like what's going on. If I win, and you guys get 2 points, I don't know.
No, they don't.
No? Okay.
Jimmy, what do you think about all this?
Very
Your squad mates win point. Well done.
good. But I think the creativity and the rest of the stuff
You
surrounding
have
it
reinforcements inbound.
I'm part of the
You've been
concept.
designated a most wanted target.
Switch is a portable
Expect
console.
contact.
Victory Island, you appreciate it.
Look, I still think the best feature out of everything here is the fact that you invited Maverick. Like, that is my favorite feature of this whole thing.
Most wanted contract failed. Your squad mate was KIA.
There is a lot of glue on these fingers. It was actually strategic because we know you're going to get a little tipsy here, so make sure you don't drop your Switch.
Okay. Cool. I like this, guys. This is good. So, it's not what it appears to be, right? It's not just a game.
We're detecting vulnerability in the enemy's network. Locate their uplink station and secure their intel before they go offline.
Found untimely demise, swimming in the lagoon. However, his spirit lives on.
Does it work?
His spirit lives on. This is an explanation.
They're big eggs for some fish, but you know, I mean,
Don't question
Your squad mate's back on station. Good work.
We're not sure that
Oh, that's it.
all right. So we just got back from Team Austin's judging, and I'm not gonna lie, it went pretty well. What do you guys think of this?
The portability of the Nintendo Switch, because let's face it, that's what it's meant for. Who plays it on a dock? Who plays it on a private beach? You can take this to any beach, including your private beach. Portable is the new feature. So we present the Switch book.
the Switch book.
Yes, the Switch book.
All right.
Reinforcements inbound.
Number 2. And we got style. It's mother bound. It's an actual book.
Oh, that feels real.
It feels great, right? Fully hingeable.
So I'm actually super curious.
Squad mates win point. Well done.
I took one for the team.
We took a lot for the team.
Wait, are you using your personal property? Yes, I am. It wasn't
He's super
Your
good
squad mate's back on station. Good work.
Two Switches forever? So only please come in.
Yeah. Okay.
It is only on the back side.
They didn't spend any money. there's no rules of using your own personal property. I think this is fair.
Also, we went in with a hard rule that we did not want to spend over a certain amount of money, and you know what?
Oh, that's a lot of money. Oh, that's a lot of cash.
You have reinforcements
I like
inbound.
you 100, man. Hey. We got it.
We are not done presenting. Sir, we noticed that you had Mario Kart. I guess the kids' game is good.
We presented, we're giving our judging panel free copies of Rocket League!
Alright, so in case the people don't know, I'm a master rank in Rocket League on my personal account, so this is a big plus.
You're on the Switch though, right?
Not on the Switch, on the PS4.
But you are now!
Okay.
With your blood! The best part about this multiplayer experience is that you don't have to worry about streaming.
It's pretty good. This is pretty good.
Matt, you guys are up first.
Your squad mates back on station.
So,
Good work.
we're giving you some free food.
This isn't alcohol, but it could use more stuff.
Go ahead, Jimmy.
Oh,
Ooh, your boy is in his element with the Rocket League, but I've never played with It's all good, Jimbo. This is the first time playing. And bro, this Switch book doesn't feel half bad. It's holding up. I mean, I'm not like really like giving it any crazy, but you know, it doesn't feel like it's falling apart. Great, Jimmy. Stop it, Jimmy.
Your squad mates were deployed. Well done.
All right, now let's see how this goes.
is the angle good for you guys?
I probably
Your squad mates back on station. Good work.
you guys are small. You have a two. Here's the thing. You can just.
Oh my god. It will stay wherever you put it.
Watch your six. Resurgence window is ending.
Hey, we're doing it 7-1 like Brazil did Germany.
Brazil 1, Germany 7.
Okay. You guys have anything else you want to present, or is this the end of the presentation?
I think the presentation spoke for itself. Here, have some more eggs.
Oh, there we go. We feed our editors.
All right, we've reached
Your
the
squad mates were
conclusion
deployed. Well done.
both Team
We'll tell
Austin
you
and
as
Team
we get
Canada
the
completed their build. On the creativity. And after Jimmy and I talk about it, gotta give the Team Austin. Team Austin wins the first point. When you walk into the room, lights are dim, you see the beach, you see the tarp, you see Marilyn Monroe. It's pretty creative.
They brought us a private bartender, so that was a big creativity point for me.
So right now the score stands. Team Austin 1, Team 10, 0.
I don't think we do that.
So let's jump into the next one. We're gonna go into best overall feature. Now this one was pretty easy for us to decide. Gotta be Team 10. Team 10 with the hinge, the book, whatever you want to call it. That's pretty nice. Now could it be improved a little bit? Potentially. But the overall prospect of what you guys are bringing to the table was very impressive.
We're on the upper echelon of human, not God.
So, you guys might be thinking the third category being aesthetic, is that a little similar to creativity? It might be, but hey, these are the categories that I have chosen, and we're going to go with it. So, the best overall aesthetic is once again Team Austin. For the reasons I stated before, I mean, it's just, look at this set. This is beautiful. The only thing that was potentially going to knock it off is the fact that I did get a lot of glue on my left hand. But no, I was able to peel it off, so it's okay.
Is that your good hand?
I'm a righty. I'm holding the mic with my right hand, so that's how they got the point. Before we get into the counting of the money, which might potentially decide this all, is the use of the mystery item. Just to quickly recap, we have the age, oh, can you step aside for a second? We have the age down here by Big Mouth Billy Bass, is that his name? That is his name, yeah. Big Mouth Billy Bass. So I guess these are his offspring, and then we had the delicious homemade Matt scrambled eggs. This is a tough one. This might have been the toughest call we had to make during this event. Yes, it was. Okay. It was very tough. Because, you know, I mean, this category is an extreme criteria. But at the end of the day, even though one of the judges could not partake in the scrambled eggs, Team 10 takes best use of the mystery item.
Matt, I love you. Chef Matt.
Chef Matt, they were good. And I wanted more salt, but I appreciate you looking out for my health by not putting the salt in it. So right now, 2-2. Team Ken to Team Austin. The only thing that's left is how much money did you boys bring back?
Cheating involved. We bought all of this. Literally all of this.
How much did this lighting cost?
The lighting came free, just like the sun came free for you. So, at $100, not $200, but we have
Oh, great. You got a big stack of cash.
100, 200. Oh, we're already down to $300, so we're good.
And we got the winner! Team Ken! Team Ken! Matt, come on out here. Come on out. There we go. Let them get their moment. So, so you guys have won the first ever Ultimate Build-Up.
But at first, the award for that is all the money that we made back. Not that fair. Not that fair. How about like the reward is employment?
I mean, I thought I was fired, but I wasn't, so I mean, his mistake, not mine.
But it's not funny, is it?
Good morning. Oh, great.
Sure, why not? Welcome to A Game from a Box. This is Sergio AM, and in this 2-hour marathon, we've compiled the last 10 Nintendo Switch hauled episodes featuring 101 Nintendo Switch accessories for your viewing pleasure. Very weird, I know, but why not? As always, we'll also have links for every single item in this video down in the description below. So, here we go. So first up, Joy-Con controller. Not much to say here that I didn't already say in the review, but the first reason I picked up an extra pair was to have enough before I played. That's the beauty of the Joy-Con. You don't have to buy 3 additional controllers, just one more since they split up into 4. Yes, there's still a big price with a lot of tech in there, but there's not much else you can do about it. The second reason is because the colors are also the opposite of the ones that come with the Switch Neon version. That means we can have 2 blue Joy-Con or my favorite, 2 red. I can safely say that the Pro Controller ranks as one of the best controllers I've personally ever used. Considering we have a Joy-Con, this isn't really necessary, but once you try it, you feel like you may just enjoy it. First, it gives us the traditional layout that many are accustomed to. Emphasize it really feels comfortable in hand. It has these nice plastic grips that almost feel like rubber, and it's covered in these small dimples which help keep it from sliding in your hands. And like the Joy-Con, it also has the same motion control support, HD rumble, and NFC reader for Amiibos, but it lacks the IR reader. So on it, you have nice and big responsive face and shoulder buttons, bigger analog sticks which are surprisingly buttery smooth. I love these things. And what some will consider to be the most important feature is D-pad. It's actually a bit tough, and I've read here and there that some people don't like this D-pad, but I personally don't really have an issue with it. So yeah, I highly recommend it. It's my favorite way to play the Switch next to handheld mode. Next, we have the Joy-Con charging grip, which is a bit deceiving. In a sense, it's unnecessary because you get a similar looking grip as your Switch, and the difference between that one and this one is minimal at best. The first is in the name. It has the ability to charge the Joy-Con, but not as you expect. It doesn't look that way. On the front, you get a USB-C cable, and that goes into the port to the top of the grip. That's how you charge the Joy-Con. It's attached in, and it has the LED to notify its status, or you're charging, or you're fully charged. The other difference is that the charging grip has this cool-looking transparent plastic, but you can barely notice it. It needs to be illuminated to stand out. So yeah, it would have been really nice if it had a battery to wirelessly charge the Joy-Cons instead of being tethered by that cable. And it would have been also great if they added extra grips like the ones found on the Pro controller. So there is, I wouldn't really recommend this one unless you constantly use your Switch in TV mode and need to keep the Joy-Cons charged. Or, if you're like me, you bought some extra Joy-Cons and want to have a grip specifically for them. If you're planning on traveling anywhere with the Nintendo Switch, you're going to need a case to protect the exposed plastic screens and those ornaments. So here we have the Game Traveler Deluxe Travel Kit by RDS Industries. The reason I picked this one up is because it's a hard shell case, which is very protective, and it's really small. So inside you'll see that it's vacuum formed to fit the Switch, which gives it slots for the triggers. It also comes with 2 red cases, which together can hold 8 games, as well as 4 micro SD cards that have their own little cases. Those cases then slide right into these slots, and below that you have a bit of room for ribbon. The Switch goes right in and locks into place with this soft padded pouch up here that attaches via this Velcro cap. There's not that much room in that pouch, but it gives you enough to fit some cables or the Joy-Con straps in there. And that's pretty much it. You can carry it by the handle or just put it in the bag like I do. If you plan to travel with your Switch along with the dock and other accessories, you don't want to use a normal bag where everything can slam into each other in there. That's why I picked up the Game Traveler Deluxe System Case by RDS Industries. Same as its smaller brother, it's hard shell, which helps prevent anything inside from getting crushed, and it's also vacuum formed. It has slots for the Nintendo Switch console with Joy-Con attached, the dock, and Joy-Con grip, or Pro controller. There's also slots on the sides to store different accessories. In fact, it comes with a pouch for cables within the same 2 cases for green, and the mini cases for those micro SD cards. I'm big on kits and having bags for those kits, which is why I wanted it and it fits really well. Nothing moves inside each of those vacuum formed slots, and it's got a lot of stuff. It's not the most stylish solution, but after having a hard shell for a few weeks, I wanted something really simple to store my Switch when I'm home or at the office. That's when I stumbled upon this beautiful pouch by the wife. This one in my hand is made of ballistic nylon, it's really good in hand. It's got 2 compartments. The main one unzips from the top all the way to the bottom side, which lets you open it really wide. This way you don't have to worry about your analog stick rubbing up against something. The material inside is really nice and soft plush, which hugs the constant and clean. Now when it's closed, you won't have to worry about it opening on its own because it has these awesome locking zippers. Then on the side here we have this little strap, so you can attach it to something. I don't want to remove that. Now the second compartment is right here in the front, which is outside. It has this nice yellow lining and 2 compartments within it. You can put in all kinds of small accessories in here, games, a charging cable, or those Joy-Con straps, but you don't want to go crazy with it since it's right up against the Switch. So my one problem with it is pretty obvious: protection. It's not a hard shell case, so if something slams up against this, it won't really protect the Switch. I personally don't mind that at all. I knew that coming in. This is more for everyday carry than, say, if I was traveling with more stuff. It's lightweight, it's easy to use, it's extremely low profile, and it's very stylish. I love this pouch. Next up, something I normally hate, and that is a screen protector. I think it just looks tacky and no one gets it on perfectly. There's always bubbles, sometimes there's dust, and it just looks gross, and I never liked it. But I honestly feel that the Nintendo Switch is in dire need of one due to that large, exposed plastic screen. The one I got is tempered glass and made by M Film, but there's multiple brands out there which I'm sure work just as well. Now, it was actually pretty difficult to install. I haven't done this for a while. The good thing is that they included 2 of them, so feel free to mess up that first one. Eventually, I did nail the second one, but the problem was that I didn't get it 100% straight. It's slightly crooked, so now the screen serves as a constant reminder of my failure. I don't know if it was a simple oversight, but the dock that comes with the Switch doesn't have an Ethernet port. At home, I prefer to play hardwired because it's more reliable than a Wi-Fi connection, and to be honest, no one likes to disconnect in the middle of a game. So that's why I picked up this USB Ethernet adapter by U-Green. There's also an officially licensed one that's overpriced and has terrible reviews, so I'm not going to suggest that one. But this one didn't cost much, and it works really well. So this accessory is actually hilarious to me.
but I think it's sadly necessary. This is a dock sock, and it protects the screen, but only from getting scratched by the dock, hence the name. I got this specific one on Etsy from a seller called Aftershot. They offer a few different designs, but what I wanted was a custom one, so I just sent them a vector file, and here it is. The front side here is slightly padded, while the back is thinner and made of a really soft cotton. Not sure what Nintendo was thinking with those harsh plastic edges in there, but now I just don't really have to worry about it. So yeah, Active Patch on Etsy, they were very kind and helpful, so if you're interested, go support them and pick them up. I'll have links in the description below. If you watched our review, one of the cons with the Nintendo Switch is that you can't charge it while using the kickstand in tabletop mode. So if you want to use it angled, instead of laying flat on the table, you're going to want something like this Hori play stand. I really hope I said that right. It's Hori, right? It's Hori? Anyways, the stand is made of a sturdy plastic and it folds down to about half an inch. It has 3 adjustable angles, 30, 50, and 60 degrees with rubber feet to prevent it from moving. The front flap that holds the Switch pops right out, and it has this cutout in the bottom so you can connect the charging cable via this route below, which I like. It prevents it from getting in the way. It's also nice and wide so it won't wobble around, and the most important feature, it has an open back for vent airflow. If you don't have that, you risk having your Switch overheat. My problem with this stand is that it's actually pretty big. It's just about the size of the console. I'm not sure how they could have cut down on the size, but the issue here is that it doesn't fit in my normal cases, so I don't really have it on me at all times. Nonetheless, it works really well, and it's a must-have for those of you who love to play in tabletop mode. Let me begin by saying that I'm returning this. One of the first Nintendo Switch accessories I was looking for was a shell, maybe soft shell or a hard shell like this one, to help protect it from bumps and scratches, so I picked up one of these. It's a generic brand which is sold under different names, and it's okay at best. The material is this hard crystal plastic that arrives with small cracks here and there, so it fits nice and snug and locks into place with little pegs that slide into the screw holes on the back, which it was scary to put this on. I didn't want to scrape the plastic on the device, so I can only imagine how difficult it's going to be to remove this. For the most part, the cutouts work really well, and it still gives you access to the essentials. Then on the back of the Joy-Cons, they added these ergonomic extruded grips, which don't really do much for me, at least something that I noticed. Now, one thing I do like is that you can still separate the Joy-Cons from the console, but the biggest flaw here is that the release button is near impossible to reach because it's surrounded by this plastic shell. You're going to need something to reach in there, like a pencil or something pointy. So if you only play in handheld mode and you don't remove the Joy-Cons, this may work for you. But if you're like me and go from handheld to TV mode, this doesn't fit in the dock, so you're going to have to remove the shell every time. That's why I'm returning it. If you're like us and take advantage of those 20% off pre-order discounts for physical games, by now you may need a game case. We already outgrew the ones we had, so that's why we picked up the Hori game card case, which holds 24 games. Hope I got it right this time. It's made of all plastic construction, and I do like that the front is transparent so you can look inside of it. Now, it opens safely, nothing pops out, and inside there's 2 what I'll call pages that hold 12 games, 6 on each side, and it includes a memory card holder for 2 micro SD cards. Inserting games is very easy. You simply push the game in towards the middle of the page, and it snaps in. Once in, these will not accidentally come out. They're held very securely, so much so that taking them out is a bit difficult. The way to do it is you push the card's edge towards the middle and lift. It takes more pressure than you'd expect, but you'll quickly get the hang of it. So a great solution for those of you who want a secure way to store more games. Next up is the Nyko Clip Grip Power. Unlike Nintendo's Joy-Con charging grip, which doesn't have a battery as many of us first thought, this one does. Not only that, but more. It's like the Swiss Army knife of Switch grips, and it's why it's our current favorite. This grip is slightly larger than the official one. It's all plastic, but feels really good in hand. Very ergonomic. Inside, it has a 3000 milliamp battery to keep your Joy-Cons charged, and there's also a button at the top to check the charge via these LEDs. Now, the way that battery charges is via micro USB at the top. Sadly, no USB-C. And next to it, we have a USB port to charge other devices, such as a phone. Now, there's a reason for that, and it's on the back, where we have a hidden universal phone clip, which snaps on at the top. So the idea is you place your phone on it, and then you can use the Nintendo Switch Online app for voice chat. One problem, the app doesn't rotate to landscape mode. In my opinion, you're probably just better off using Discord, which handles voice chat way better, and it also rotates to landscape. The last thing, in the middle, for those of you who haven't yet picked up a game card case, this grip includes storage for 7 game cards and 2 SD cards. Very efficient use of what could have been dead space. If you have extra Joy-Cons, by now you know it's sort of a pain to keep them charged since they normally do so when attached to the Switch console. Last time we checked out the official Joy-Con charging grip, which is a decent option, but we found a better solution which charges up to 4 Joy-Cons at once. Enter the Joy-Con charging dock by PowerA. The dock has a nice weight to it which helps keep it in place when inserting the Joy-Cons, and the rubber feet at the bottom help reinforce it. All the way down there, the power cable is hidden in this nice cable wrap, which makes it really easy to store and control the length of it. Now, the way it works is pretty straightforward. You plug it into your Switch dock or your TV via USB, then slide the Joy-Cons all the way into the rails and let them charge until the red lights turn green. So not only does it charge your Joy-Cons, but it's also a great storage and display solution. So there's a dock for 4 Joy-Cons, but what if you want to charge Joy-Cons and a Pro Controller? Well, PowerA just released the appropriately named Joy-Con and Pro Controller charging dock to help with just that. I don't know about you guys, but we have to charge. So what I love about this dock is that it comes with a little adapter which you attach to the controller's USB-C port, and now it has a little mohawk, which allows it to charge your by simply sliding it in the back. It's dead simple. Just drop it in. Then in the back you have rails to slide in and charge your 2 Joy-Cons. Same as the other dock, you have the charging indicator LEDs at the top, the same rubber feet and cable storage at the bottom, a similar overall weight, and it also serves as a... So as you can see, we're good with both of these chargers. They're very convenient, and they keep our controllers topped off and ready to use at any time. A secondary dock that's smaller and less expensive, either for another room or travel, we found 2 solutions. The first is an There's a few of these out there by multiple companies, and I was scared about it at first since I never heard of these brands before, but they have a lot of good reviews. Currently, it's the most affordable docking solution out there, and it's also the most portable because it's literally just a dongle. It doesn't come with a power or HDMI cable, so you'll have to supply your own, but the good news is, it actually works. Now, I'd suggest using this with a stand, such as the Hori one we checked out in the last video. If not, you're going to have to lay your Switch flat on a surface, but that's no bueno. If you lay it on the back, you're blocking the air vents, which can cause your Switch to overheat. The other option is to lay it on the front, but the problem there is that it places all the weight on the analog sticks. So if you're an indoor soccer player, or if anything hits it, you may damage the console. So it's affordable, it's portable, just use it with a stand, and you'll be golden. The next docking solution is the portable docking kit by Nikon. Are you calm down? Relax. We dedicated an entire video to this dock because there was just a lot to talk about and no concerns, so click up there or the link in the description below to watch that. But to summarize, some users reported problems ranging from connection issues to damaged consoles. Scary stuff, I know. But we bought it before we heard of those reports, and so far, we've been pretty lucky because ours works just fine. We like that it's travel-friendly since it's light and compact, yet it has all the same inputs and outputs as the official dock. The backrest doesn't block the vents, and it can also be used as a charge and play stand. What we don't like is that it's flimsy. The console is only supported by the USB-C port and this light backrest. So once again, if you're playing soccer in the same room as this dock, you're going to have to be extra careful. We're also bummed out that the USB-C port is always exposed, which means it can get damaged if you're traveling with it. As I said, this dock didn't harm our Switch, but that's just our experience with it. If you're not a careful person, or if you have any fear of this breaking your console, just don't buy it. It's not as well thought out as Nintendo's official dock, but sadly, it's one of the few options out there for those of us who've been waiting for a portable and affordable alternative. As of right now, this is our secondary dock, and we use the dongle for whenever we travel. And Nintendo, if you're listening, maybe a mini dock might be a fantastic idea. The next two items are for those of you who want a dedicated storage and carrying solution for your Switch kit. The first is the Nintendo Switch Elite Player Backpack by PvP. You've all seen it. It looks stylish. It's made of this very nice and durable canvas. Plus, you can also use it as a regular backpack. On the back, we have this pillowy mesh material that keeps it from getting too hot on the back. And the straps also have it, but they're not as cushiony as I wish they were. At the top, you have a very soft and comfortable chin strap, so if you like, you can carry it from there.
Hostiles dropping into the area. Watch the skies. Check weapons and gear. We're holding for deployment. Enemy dropping into the AO. Preparation is done. Now you deploy to the war zone.
Get ready to jump! 5 seconds!
Battle Royale. Survive and your team can redeploy. Eliminate targets to bring them back faster.
Look, Kelsey! Ready your weapons! I need rockets!
Enemy counter UAV is active. Enemy UAV active.
Hostile dropping into the area. Watch the skies. Located your dog tag. Go get it back. Movement! Gas is moving.
Enemy UAV overhead. Friendly recon online.
Your team made it to the safe zone. Enemy soldier incoming.
Flanking here. We have a loadout drop here.
We're detecting
requesting
vulnerability in
recon
the
at this
enemy's
time.
network.
Enemy in the
Locate their
AO.
uplink stations and secure their intel before they go offline.
Be advised, hostile counter UAV overhead.
Enemies here. Helo marked. Target down. Finish them off. Moving here. Moving to my mark. Enemy movement spotted. need launcher ammo.
You got gas moving in.
Moving.
Enemy transfer completed. That should have been ours. Remaining.
Moving here. Enemy movement. Enemy. Got another.
Enemy resecured their network. It's over. Be advised, you've been marked as a most wanted target. Squad mates redeployed. Well done. About to end. Take it, Calvin. Gas is closing in. Some of your team is still outside the safe zone.
Enemy UAV overhead.
Resurgence is closed. No more second chances. Good work evading the enemy. Contract complete. Supply crates are restocked. Advise you load up now.
System online.
Hostile dropping into the area. Watch the sky.
Moving.
Head to the safe zone now.
Hostile marked.
You've made it to the top 10. Gas is inbound. You're in the top 5. Bring home the win. Good work. That's how you do it.